You are now tuned in to the Kicking and Dolo YouTube channel, the Liddy Sports YouTube channel.
Clap the room, I'm coming through.
They
They wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill. I'm on a
Wow, what's going on? It's your boy Dolo. Welcome back to the Kicking and Dolo podcast, a sports podcast where we talk about football and basketball, past, present, and future, top 5, top 10 stats, and more. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Another NFL episode. Go ahead and, cue the DJ Khaled. Another one. Another episode strictly NFL, man. I really just been honed in on the NFL really lately. I'm gonna get back on my NBA grind, bro. But it's the playoffs right now in the NFL, and that's just garnering most of my attention right now. That's why y'all getting a lot of NFL heavy content. A lot of times the NBA does do well, but the NFL stuff is given the fact that it's the playoffs, it's hitting a little bit different right now, man. So that's what we on right now. But yeah, so we had 8 teams to start off, but now we only have 4. We're gonna go ahead and get the heartbreak out the way for me. My Bills got smacked, and it was some Bengals player. I can't remember his name or the number, but he basically just held their palm over like that, and he just kept going like that, bro. And them boy was just, slapping up. You know what I'm saying? They were slapping us, bro. Slap across the head, bro. I ain't even gonna. Like, usually I don't even cuss, but I'm gonna just let it all hang out on this episode, bro. They smacked us across the ass, bro. Bad, bad. Like, we got an F and like art or something, and you know what I'm saying? And the teacher been calling all year, and we just had to get what was coming to us. They said, Joe Burrow, he got asked after the game, basically, how do you feel about, them already selling tickets to the Atlanta game, the Chiefs versus the Bills? He was like, well, you gonna have to send them folks a refund.
I care.
And given the fact that he won the game, it hurts that was against my team, but I can't really say nothing. He ain't telling no lies here, no lies detected. Y'all gonna have to send them refunds, bro. It hurt my feelings to say that, but hey, them boys beat us, bro. All 3 phases: special team, defense, offense. Joe Burrow looked like he been in the NFL for like 10 years already, bro. Like, just sitting back, dropping back the pass, looking, analyzing, dissecting the defense, reading, reacting, the defense, looking off the defense, you know what I'm saying? And then coming over here with it, or looking right, coming left with it. Yeah, man, Joe Burrow just looked like it was like practice, man. I ain't saying he didn't get roughed up or touched or nothing like that. It was a point in the game basically where I think he got rolled up on or something like that. Small little ankle injury or nothing like that. But Joe Burrow, he is one confident quarterback, bro. Confident. I'm surprised if he's not somewhere right now smoking a big boy cigar. I'm talking about big boy Cuban, just fat gent. You know what I'm talking about? Fat gent. But yeah, man. It's he went 26 of 36 for 242, 2 touchdowns. Mixon went for 20 carries, 105. Chase went for 5 for 61. Josh Allen, we just gonna have to go back to the drawing board, man. 25 of 42, went in 8 carries, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Knox had 65 yards on 5 receptions. Diggs had 35 yards on 4 receptions, and Davis only had 2 receptions for 34 yards. Singletary was not a big factor. James Cook was not a big factor. For the most part, they really slowed down Gabe and Diggs, bro. They slowed down Gabe and Diggs. It's one thing to take a quarterback's number 1 option away, but when you take his top 2 options away and basically force his third guy to be the number 1 guy. Now, in the case of the Bengals, if Tyler Boyd had to be the go-to guy, it wouldn't really hurt as much because they have 3 potential 1,000-yard receivers. But Dawson Knox, he's not a 1,000-yard reception tight end. He's not really like somebody Josh Allen really. I'm not gonna say he doesn't throw it to him a lot. He is a good safety valve. If you just need some tough yardage, that's what it is. But if you need a big play, it usually goes to Gabe. If you need a chunk play, it usually goes to Stephon. And Stephon was just throwing the hands out like, bro, I'm open, bro. I'm open. And Josh was just on the head like, bro, no, you're not, bro. No, you're not, bro. He has you covered. As soon as I went through it to you, he would have came down, hit you, or picked it off, or you know what I'm saying? And when you highly competitive and the type of expectations that they put on themselves, given the fact that DeMar Hamlin was back in the stadium and they are going against the team he got injured against, attentions are high, man. Attentions are high. You wanna do it for your brother. You want to get some sort of revenge, even though it's all love in between the two teams. You want to get some revenge, a shred of revenge, tad bit of revenge. But nah, it's over with, man. It's over with. But shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Them guys came to play. All 3 phases of the game, like I said, they just whooped us, bro. Like I said, they just smacked us across the head, bro.
Bitches suck my dick, cut my swag on the 100. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio.
Straight up, that's just what it is. I try not to cuss. I don't know. I feel like I've been holding back the way I talk a little bit. I don't want to hold back the way I talk. I'm still trying to figure out, to talk how I normally talk, but also, try and captivate y'all. So, yeah, man. Might be a little bit more cursing, a little bit more language I don't use, a little bit more jokes, but it don't really, be all right. You support me. You don't. But let's go to the next game. We're going to go to the Jaguars and the Chiefs game. A better game than the first AFC game. Well, it was the first AFC game, but way better than the AFC game that transpired on Sunday. Jaguars losing 20-27 to the Chiefs. Trevor Lawrence going 24 of 39 for 217, 1 touchdown, 1 in. Etienne Jr., 10 carries, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. Zay Jones, 5 receptions, 83 yards. Christian Kirk, 7 receptions, 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Evan Ingram, 5 receptions for 31 yards. Mahomes is superhuman, bro. The Jaguars, they're a really scary team. Given the fact that, really a fumble really just cost them by Agnew. Really just cost them a chance to possibly either tie the game or take the lead. But Mahomes is superhuman, bro. I don't know, any normal person would not be able to come back in the game from that type of injury. You see Tony Pollard, he had a cast on, and he had to be carted off when he had something similar. But I think his ankle broke. Mahomes might have they say it's a sprain, might be a possibility, but Tony Pollard has probably an extreme fracture or it's broken, bro. They usually put the cast on when it's broken, but he had his head down. He knew he wasn't going to be able to come back. He knew he wasn't going to be able to do the stuff he needed to do for his team, man. But back to the Jaguars and Chiefs game. We're going to talk about that later on. Yeah, Mahomes, superhuman. Turns his ankle, finishes the quarter, right? Comes out next quarter, doesn't have the best drive. Chad Henne comes down, boom, you know what I'm saying? Just leave him straight down the field, 98 yards like it's nothing. It's not Pat Mahomes, but at the same time, they still doing what they do. Andy Reid, I don't know what you on, my boy, but you got some genius to you. You need to drop a little bit of that on me. You know what I'm saying? But Chad Mahomes just leading down. Chad Henne just lead him down 98 yards. Like it's nothing. Kelsey, he was still getting his catches. I think he was one away from either tying or breaking the record. 14 receptions, bro. 14 receptions, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kadarius Toney had 5 receptions as well for 36 yards. McKinnon, 11 carries, 25 yards. Pacheco, I told y'all about Pacheco, man. I don't know what game it was. It was my very first time seeing him. I told y'all boys he gonna be something to fear, bro. When Mahomes went down, he just, I got you, my boy. I got you. That boy was eating 12 carries, 95. Chad Henne went 5 of 7 for 23 yards, like I said, 1 touchdown. But majority of that drive, the 98-yard touchdown drive, was Pacheco, bro. He should have got the touchdown. He didn't get the touchdown. They still got in the end zone, still put points up on the board while, Mahomes was resting his ankle or, At that point in time, I really didn't think he was going to come back in. And then for him to come back in, and on 3rd and 2, I think it was either 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3 or something like that. This man decides, all right, I'm going to still run for it. I got a half an ankle. I got an ankle and a half, and I'm going to still run for it. And not only does he run for it, he hops so he doesn't get tackled on that ankle, and then he goes down. And then he still threw a jump pass, too. I said, all right, bro. I don't know, bro. What do you do with that? There's nothing you can do with that. That man is least down in overall, probably about 10. He just went from an 89 to a 99. I'm speaking to man players and stuff like that. And he basically, bro, still won the game, bro. Like, come on, bro. What do you do with that? How do you combat that? How do you beat that? You say, all right, you can't run. You really can't move side to side. You have no lateral movement. You really can't move forward. You literally have to sit there in the pocket and throw the ball. And then for him to still jump and throw a touchdown pass, bro. I think Patrick Mahomes is a cyborg, bro. I'm just go ahead and say it, bro. I know y'all thinking it. Somebody thinking it. I just don't know what it is, bro. Like, what do you do? Trevor Lawrence, he did turn the ball over. They had 2 turnovers, which was very, very costly. Especially that Agnew turnover in the red zone. It was a herder, boy. It was a herder. Because you potentially have a chance to tie or take the lead and, like, really put some pressure on them. And then they go down and score. And it's like, bro, what more do you want me to do, bro? But Trevor Lawrence, man, this is a heck of a second season. I like it. The Jaguars are going to be a team to be messing with. I think they're going to run the AFC South for at least the next 4 or 5 years, maybe. I give them 2. At least 2. I say 2 guaranteed. Because the Titans not looking good. The Texans are not looking good. We don't know what's going on with the Colts. It looks like it's just the Jaguars division. It's just the Jaguars division right now, bro. If they just keep these same pieces, I know it hurt right now, but they need to keep this. They need to keep these guys together, especially the offense. Yeah, Agnew, he did fumble the ball. Yeah, he did. But I need him to come back next season with more drive, more determination, harder, bro. Just come back harder next season. Pause. But, come back and do his thing, bro. More aggressive. But yeah, shout out to them boys. It's just Patrick Mahomes, bro. Patrick Mahomes. And they don't have Tyreek either. And they still in the AFC Championship game, so they went out and did their thing in free agency. So now we're going to move to the NFC side of things. We're going to go... I'm going to go Eagles-Giants first because there's not really too much to talk about on that one. The 49ers and Cowboys game was a lot better than that, so I could spend a lot more time on that. Eagles basically just, scrimmaged against the Giants, we could say. We just say they scrimmaged against the Giants. Daniel Jones, 15-27 for 135, 1 interception. Saquon Barkley, 9 carries, 61 yards. Richie James had 7 receptions for 51 yards. The Giants, bro, like, and I see people are saying, oh, the Giants were supposed to win, and they were supposed to do that, and blah, 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 and they only put up 7. Brian Daboll deserves Coach of the Year, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Coach of the Year, bro. He turned this team around almost single-handedly in 1 season. When the last time they made it to the divisional round before this season? Eli Manning was the quarterback, right? Was it the year they won the Super Bowl? It's at least been since 2016, 2017, bro. So for him to come do that and lead them to the divisional round in his very first season, give that man Coach of the Year, bro. That's all I'm saying. We don't even know who the MVP of the league is. It's probably gonna be Patrick Mahomes, most likely. But given the fact he did play every game, did he play every game? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes played every game, bro. So he gonna get MVP. But Brian Daboll's Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year for sure, bro. Coach. Did things go the way they expected it to? It probably went a little bit better than expected. They probably only expected maybe to make the wild card, be a borderline, playoff team. But to take them to the divisional round, beating the Minnesota Vikings last week, and yes, it was a very extremely abysmal performance against the against the Eagles. But the Eagles are just a buzzsaw right now. Hurts went 16-24 for 142 and 2 touchdowns. Gainwell had 12 carries for 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae Smith was doing this thing out there, 6 receptions for 61 yards and a touchdown. And it was a thing that I seen that I really do not like. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. AJ Brown was upset that he wasn't getting the ball. And I don't know. It just don't really, I kind of understand it because, given the fact that you play at the level you play at, you got to, you got to want it. You got to want it. Want the ball. Want to do something. Regardless if your team win or lose, you got to want to, do something. But, bro, I think at the time, y'all was up at least 21 points, bro. Like, there's no reason to be mad, bro. Like, why are you upset? Why are you upset, bro? Coach trying to talk to him, he going like this. Jalen trying to talk to him, he all listening like this. He ain't trying to hear it. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Y'all up 21, bro. You really ain't even got to get back in the game. Free check. You just got you a free check, bro. It was over with after the second drive. Over with, bro. Like, come on, bro. Really the third one. Once they scored 21, it was over with. Really, really. Like, it was just out there just going through the motions out there. But AJ Brown, bro, I highly respect you, dude. I think you one of the top talents in the league. But y'all up 21, bro. Y'all don't need to be mad. You don't need to be mad, bro. I understand you want the ball. I get it. But bro, y'all winning, bro. It's a team sport. That could be for incentives or whatever it may be. But come on, bro. Y'all winning. You getting paid, bro. You getting paid, bro. I mean, just it's easy for me to say because, you know, I don't make the level of money that they making. And who knows why he was doing the way he was doing. But just from the outside looking in, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So the last game we're going to talk about is the 49ers and Cowboys game. A very defensive game, man. 49ers end up beating the Cowboys 19-12. Dak Prescott, 23 of 37, 206, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Elliott, 10 carries, 26 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 10 receptions for 117 yards. And like I was saying earlier in the episode, bro, Tony Pollard with a devastating ankle fracture or broken ankle or whatever it was. It really derailed the game, and I really feel like it was hard for the Dallas Cowboys to get back up off the mat after that. One of your very explosive plays, maybe your second most explosive player, maybe the most explosive player. It depends. Because CD, he catches the ball and he makes big plays, and he can be explosive too in the pass game. But Pollard is just like an all-around, like Swiss Army knife type of guy. And, you know, once you lose somebody like that, because they also use them on kickoffs, punt returns, they line them out wide, you know, running back, him and Zeke get to split the carries. So, you know, you also get to save Zeke. Zeke got energy when it's 31, 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying? 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal. You know what I'm saying? 4th and inches. He powered up because he ain't got to carry the ball all the time. That's what Pollard did. And Pollard can take a ball, hit a hole, and strike up for at least 7 yards. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 7 yards. You know what I'm saying? On his own. Just, you know, dancing. Ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? But nah, for real though. It was real devastating to see. That didn't perform the best. Them 49ers, dude. Next week is going to be a good game, bro. 49ers and Eagles, bro. You thought this game was tough. Nah, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, that other AFC championship game, the other conference championship game is gonna be hard too. Chiefs and Bengals. Oh yeah, rematch last season. Oh yeah, Mahomes. I don't care. Mahomes could be 50% and he's still gonna go for sure. He going. He's not. I don't think he revenge. They stopped us from going to the Super Bowl. I need that. But yeah, man. It's gonna be real exciting next week, bro. But the 49ers did what the 49ers do. Brock Purdy, he wasn't the best. He was not the best. He only went 19 to 29 for 214. Mitchell had 14 carries for 51 yards. And Kittle had 5 receptions for 95 yards. McCaffrey still got the touchdown. Dealing with a little bit of something with his calf. I seen him was trying to keep it warm on the sidelines and stuff like that. So we're going to have to look into that. But for the most part, 49ers, man, the only team that could basically go toe-to-toe with the Eagles is the team that make it. The top 2 seeds in the NFC. 1 and 3 on the AFC side. So, I'm going to just go ahead and make my prediction. I'm going to go ahead and make my Super Bowl prediction. I'm going to say it's going to be Cincinnati. This NFC one is a tough one though. We're gonna go with the Eagles. Nah, I'm gonna go with the 49ers. Cincinnati and the 49ers, bro. That's gonna be the Super Bowl. Now it could easily be Chiefs Eagles. I ain't 100% sure. I'm not even really like 51% sure that my guess is gonna be right. But I'm gonna go Cincinnati and I'm gonna go 49ers. Cincinnati and the Bengals. Bengals and 49ers, excuse me. But yeah, this has been your boy Dolo J. Appreciate y'all coming back and kicking it with me on the Kicking It Dolo podcast. Make sure y'all tap in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, YouTube. We on YouTube. Make sure y'all go, like, comment, subscribe, bro. I'm doing all this content for you. Like, come on, bro. Come on. And y'all sleeping on that last episode, too. I know y'all ain't been on it, but I'm gonna give y'all a pass. But yeah, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Help a brother out. But like I said, this has been your boy. Until next time, peace.